WLBT, 3 on your side. WLBT News starts now.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm Joy Redmond. Coming up at 6, Jackson firefighters battle an overnight fire. We've got details on this massive blaze in a live report. Plus, some women say they're conflicted about Donald Trump's recent controversial comments. Hear from Mississippi voters. And later, a legendary musician from right here in the Magnolia State celebrates a milestone. You'll hear from the birthday girl herself, Dorothy Moore.
And this morning, I'm keeping an eye on some showers back to our north and west. Over us right now, though, we have cloud cover, and that's it. No rain in our area quite just yet. On first alert Doppler radar, as we zoom in, you can see that close up. What you are waking up to and heading out into this morning is temperatures in the 60s. 66 in Jackson, 65 McGee, and 61 right now in Vicksburg. I'll have a full look at the afternoon forecast. I'll let you know if any of that rain is going to get into our area coming up in a few minutes.
Breaking overnight, investigators are looking into what caused a business to go up in flames. The fire started around 1 a.m. on Porter Street. And that's where our Ashley Garner joins us live this morning with the latest. Ashley.
Wilson, this building here behind me went up in flames around 1 o'clock this morning. I just spoke with the owner of the building who came out here and says that this was some sort of a welding shop. You can see all of the bricks in front of the building right here where this fire broke out here earlier this morning. Now, we're told that here at this welding shop, they make wire fences like this as well as burglar bars. And all of these bricks lining the front of the building here, and you can see right next door, this is Environment Masters that is so close to this building that caught fire here this morning. Now, the owner of this building says that he also owns Environment Masters right next door, and he says that firefighters did not get out here as quickly as they did. His building may have also caught fire, but he's so happy that his building did not catch fire here. Now, right now, investigators have not determined exactly what caused this fire, but the owner says they believe it may have been electrical. And as you can see, again, it's so much damage. This building totally destroyed here on Porter Street. The owner says right now, more than likely, he will probably just have someone to come in here and clean these bricks out of here and make this into a parking lot. He has no plans to rebuild this building. But again, we're still working to learn the exact cause of the fire, and we'll keep you updated. But the good news is no one was injured. Reporting live in Jackson, Ashley Garner, 3 on your side.
All right, Ashley, thank you. Copiah County authorities are investigating a shooting that happened on Interstate 55. This was reported last night. Right now, we're working to get new details on this developing story. We will have updates for you here on air and online on our website, msnewsnow.com. Yazoo City's top cop is serving the final hours of a 3-day suspension. Police Chief Jeffrey Curtis believes his unpaid leave is the result of a disagreement with Ward 3 Alderman Gregory Robertson. The 4-member Board of Aldermen split on the matter Monday night. Mayor Diane Delaware broke the tie. More trouble for a Jackson police officer.
The authorities at a correctional facility in Greene County found a small amount of marijuana in the officer's personal car. That officer's name is not being released. According to Jackson Police Chief Lee Vance, the drugs had been confiscated by the officer during a traffic stop. The chief says no disciplinary action has been taken yet, but an internal investigation is underway. The reward has been increased for information leading to the burglars who broke into Cowboy Maloney's Electric City last month. It now stands at $4,000. The burglars stole TVs and other electronics and cash from the safe at the store on I-55. They got in by busting a hole in a wall, and they got out through a garage door. Call Crime Stoppers at 601-355-TIPS if you have any information. While you were sleeping, United Airlines experienced another outage that caused delayed flights. Cheryl Lassiter is digging up the details on this at the Alert Center. Cheryl.
Yeah, Wilson, it appears to have happened again. You're looking at video of waiting passengers at the San Francisco airport. This overnight outage marks the 3rd computer glitch to affect United-affiliated flights in recent months, and this time it has affected about 60 flights in different cities. The world's 3rd largest airline blames the problem on a computer outage related to its weight reporting system. The issue was resolved at about 3 this morning, but we all know the lingering effects mean flights will be affected throughout the morning at least. That's the latest from the...
All right, Cheryl, 3 on your side got some answers in our investigation surrounding what many are calling inhumane and possibly illegal procedures.
Yeah, we're told a Jackson police officer has been cleared of any wrongdoing. This in a case where his wife posted puppies for sale with bloody ears. The ears had been severely cut back, but Brandy Giddens said she was just selling the puppies for a friend. Veterinarians say the procedures should never be performed outside of a vet clinic.
And all of it is barbaric, it's archaic, and it shouldn't be happening in today's world or any world that we live in. I mean, this is people that do this to animals, quite frankly, I think psychologically are much more prone to mistreat their children.
It may also be illegal under the Mississippi Dog and Pet Protection Law. Abusers can be fined and jailed. Jackson police say an active investigation is underway. New this morning, Melania Trump is threatening to sue People magazine. She's demanding the magazine retract part of a story that accuses her husband, Donald Trump, of a sexual assault of a reporter. But it's not the part about the assault. The article states that Melania and the reporter ran into each other outside of Trump Tower. Melania's lawyer wants that part of the story retracted, saying the two did not have that meeting or any conversation. People magazine confirmed it got Melania's request, but says it is standing by its story. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's comments about women have some Republican women conflicted across Mississippi, but not enough to change their vote. Many say they are motivated by a dislike for Hillary Clinton and a desire for more conservative values. And despite Trump's comments, supporters say enthusiasm among campaign volunteers, including women, has not diminished, and donations continue to roll in. A Gulfport City Councilwoman and Trump supporter says she does not condone his comments, but the reaction to them is part of a disturbing social trend.
I think, the downfall of men in today's society, where they have really tried to feminize men and make everything gender neutral, I think that's a terrible assault on men being men.
A group of Republican women from Mississippi will be heading to battleground states later this month to support Donald Trump in what is being called the Mississippi Strike Force. 21 of the Nigerian schoolgirls whose kidnapping triggered the Bring Back Our Girls campaign have been released.
Nearly 300 girls were taken from their school more than 2 years ago by Islamist militants of Boko Haram. The released captives met government officials in the country's capital. Most of them were carrying babies when they were freed. In just a few hours, First Lady Deborah Bryant will help kick off a pilot project aimed at reducing and preventing child abuse and neglect by helping parents break the cycle of drug addiction. Bryant and Supreme Court Justice Dawn Bean will discuss plans for the Child Protection Program this morning at 9:30 during a meeting of the on the fourth floor conference room at the Supreme Court on High Street. We have this traffic alert to pass along to you. There's a big football game in Jackson tomorrow, and JPD says you should expect traffic delays. JSU plays Southern University tomorrow, and that will draw a lot of traffic to the area around Veterans Memorial Stadium. You can also expect delays on I-55 between Lakeland Drive and High Street because, of course, it's the final weekend of the Mississippi State Fair. It is 6:08 right now, 67 degrees in Jackson. Time for First Alert traffic and weather together. Take a live look outside I-55 there at Lakeland Drive. No problems there, not a whole lot of traffic. It will increase as the morning moves along, and we'll keep an eye on things. If there are any accidents that might slow you down, we'll be the first to let you know.
And Wilson mentioned that big game happening tomorrow. Julie, lots of games all across the weekend, last day of the day of the fair, but right now you're focusing on the next few hours.
Yeah, because if you're going to be heading out for that last morning commute in for the week, you want to know what to expect. Temperatures will be in the 60s. It will be feeling milder this morning than it has the past few mornings. We've been getting used to waking up to 50s, which is more average for this time of year. But again, this morning, it's mid-60s. A little extra cloud cover, a little bit more noticeable humidity today. High temp in the mid-80s. That is above the average high temp of 78 degrees. I've got a full look at your forecast coming up next, so stay with us right here.